Hi there, my name is Morgan Jones and I'm the hospitality coordinator here at St. Luke's downtown campus. I've served on the St. Luke staff for over 4 years now, and in that time I've gotten to hold a few different positions, but in my current role, one of my favorite things that I get to do is visit with new clients to the Meals on Wheels program, and I get to share with them that they won't have to worry about food anymore. It's such a gift to me and such a gift to know that I'm a part of a family of faith that so values serving others. And of course, we couldn't do any of the work that we do without the support of people like you serving and giving of their time. I was recently encouraged by a spiritual leader in my life that whenever I'm seeking answers to those difficult questions, I should always first turn to the Word of God. So I want to share with you all a scripture today. This is Matthew chapter 25, verses 35 through 40, and it reads, "For I was hungry and you gave me food. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you welcomed me. I was naked and you gave me clothing. I was sick and you took care of me. I was in prison and you visited me." Then the righteous will answer him, "Lord, when was it that we saw you hungry and gave you food, or thirsty and gave you something to drink? And when was it that we saw you a stranger and welcomed you, or naked and gave you clothing? And when was it that we saw you sick or in prison and visited you?" And the king will answer them, "Truly I tell you, just as you did it to one of the least of these who are members of my family, you did it to me." We would love to help you find your place to serve here at St. Luke's, whether that's within the walls of the church or in one of our community missions. Thanks so much for watching.
Why we serve is because we believe when we encounter God, when we encounter God's love for us, when we grow in our faith and we learn how much God loves us and we learn about the gift of grace in our lives, that the natural outcome, the natural outpouring of that is to care for others just as God has cared for us. And so we serve one another in all different kinds of ways, but it's a direct reflection of the love we've experienced from God. You may remember in the lesson on Methodist history, you learned that John Wesley was deeply committed to both a life of personal piety and to acts of mercy. He felt that both of them were necessary to experience the fullness of the Christian faith. Many traditions weigh heavily on personal piety, making sure you're in church, making sure you're doing Bible study, prayer, and the like, while other groups focus heavily on living their life out, socially speaking, in the works of mercy. So going out and giving to the poor, feeding the hungry, visiting the sick, and the like. John Wesley felt like that should be in balance, that you should put as much time and effort into piety as you do into works of mercy. And for John Wesley, he was highly committed to giving as much time to both as possible. So he'd wake up very early in the morning so that he could get a full day of effort into it. We've inherited that from John Wesley. It's buried deep in the Methodist DNA. And so we are committed not only to growing in our faith here at St. Luke's, just as John Wesley was, but we're also committed to doing acts of mercy, to caring for one another, whether it is if we're caring for someone directly in our family of faith by visiting them in the hospital or praying for them or writing them get well cards, or if it's caring for somebody here in Oklahoma City that may need to be lifted up, that it's in a state of poverty or need encouragement to live life to the fullest, as the Gospel of John says, or if it's going somewhere around the world to make sure that we share the love of God through our acts. And that could be anything from visiting the sick, caring for the poor and the needy, to helping rebuild homes, to feeding people that just need a warm meal and someone to say hi to them. We absolutely believe, just like John Wesley did, that we should hold both things in a good, healthy tension of growing in my personal faith and letting my personal faith overflow into caring for other people.
One of the things that Bob Long talks a lot about here at St. Luke's is he talks about what it means to be a part of a family of faith. You know, when you're a part of a family of faith, that means coming together to be a part of worship, to share together in that, growing in our faith, but it also means to serve. And that's one of the things that we ask all our new members even to do, is to find a place to serve. And there is so much to be done within the church here, so many ways in which you can serve and care about helping not only your church, but the people who are a part of your family of faith. Just like your own family that you care for, we come together to care for each other and to serve each other. There's so many different ways you can serve here at St. Luke's. You could be a Sunday school teacher, a leader in the Sunday school class. You could be a part of our hospitality team, which is about welcoming people and making them feel at home here at our church. And another way that's near and dear to my heart is through our congregational care team. Our care team started a few years ago as a way that we could multiply the care that we give to such a large family of faith. You know, I can only be in so many places at one time. All of our pastors can only be in so many places. And so what we have done is we've invited lay people to come and to be a part of a care team, and we train them, and then we also ask them to stand alongside us as we go and we care for people and we share God's love. They go to see people at homes, in the hospitals, after they've been sick, after a death. There's so many different things, and it's a wonderful way to serve your family of faith by being a part of the care team.
One of our commitments at St. Luke's is that we are here to serve. We definitely believe in growing in our faith and sharing Christ, but right alongside those is serving. And we are committed at almost every part, every level to serving, whether it's serving locally in our community, in our country, or around the world. Here locally, St. Luke's is involved in so many different missions. We partner with several local agencies to help with ministry to the homeless or caring for people's medical needs. We have great ministries that are based right here out of the church locally, ministries that many people have heard of, like Studio 222 or El Sistema. These are our school-based ministries where we're helping lift kids up, show them the potential that they have for their future, and really helping them to experience life to the fullest. We even have local ministries that are committed to feeding the hungry and really providing the hope and love of God.
I'd say it's a lifesaver. It is with me anyway.
It's incredibly important. A lot of these individuals, they don't have access to a lot of food, they don't have access to hot meals, and a lot of them are very isolated. So we are the only people that they really see, and they rely on us greatly.
Hi, Ms. Brooks. How are you today?
You're doing great. I wouldn't be able to make it without it, because I can't cook. That means everything to me.
Means everything. Appreciate your time.
Bye, Ms. Brooks. See you next time.
Since we began responding to the coronavirus pandemic, we've added more than 175 new seniors to our Meals on Wheels program.
Thank you, dear. Welcome.
Before, we prepared about 90 meals a week out of our kitchen. These days, we're preparing more than 1,000 meals each week out of our kitchen here at St. Luke's.
I can't cook anymore. Not able. I'm 96, so I'm just glad I can stay home and don't have to go to a nursing home. So this is a godsend that you all are doing.
What I've been particularly impressed by are the number of our members who've stepped up and said, we want to help feed others during this time of need.
You enjoy. You guys have a good one.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
You guys be safe.
This really reminds me that helping people, interacting with people, those personal connections are really what makes a life fulfilling.
Well, it means whether I eat or not, because I can't get out of bed to prepare any food. This means an awful lot.
That's great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We are loading meals onto a mobile market truck and going out into Oklahoma City. It's been incredible.
Right now we're giving out about 1,200 servings of meals whenever we go to any given stop, and we're giving out about 8,000 servings of fruits and vegetables.
but have a meal to take home and be blessed, and it's wonderful.
Oh, this is so wonderful. Y'all doing so great. Some meals and stuff, and I just love y'all for this. Lord bless y'all.
I'm grateful.
That's good. You're good. That's good.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Well, we're not working and we don't have any income. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me and my family.
We've already fed nearly 80 families from here in the Edmond community, and it's been such a great feeling to know that we're doing something that makes a difference in people's lives right now.
Well, I'm a school teacher. This relieves a lot. Yes. Yes, it does. It helps a great deal.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Oh, I think this is what we're called to do, feed the hungry. I'm blessed, and so I want to help other people.
And it just gives you a great feeling to know that you're helping people.
To know you're making a difference in a time where people really need help is very rewarding.
Here's the produce first, and then here's the casserole. You heat this in the oven, and
My neighbors are elderly, so I figured I'd grab them something while I was out and about.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Sally, have a good day.
Look at all these cars. Two families with no work, with nothing, it's a lot of help. Thank you, God bless you.
We've already served over 100 cars. We needed to do something to let them know that we're still the church with the heart. We still care about them. We're open. We just can't go inside the church right now, but we are here for them.
The smiles melt your heart.
We could not do this without the support of our volunteers.
have a blessed day.
St. Luke's is committed to all kinds of local missions. We also have missions all around the United States that we're a part of, some through the United Methodist Church that we support with our money and oftentimes with our volunteer base, but also we are often sending out people to serve locally. Just recently, I went to Houston to help with, to partner up with several members of the St. Luke's Church, and we went down and helped with hurricane recovery. We also see our youth group go out all the time throughout the year to do missions in places like Louisiana or Kansas City or to Native American reservations where they're simply committing to going out and sharing the love of God with the gifts that they have to offer. We serve around the country frequently. And then also the St. Luke's is committed to sharing on an international level. We currently send teams to Honduras where we do all kinds of ministry on the island of Roatan. We've built such a great connection with the people there, the Methodist Church there in Roatan, and the work that's being done and the connections that are being done where the love and the hope of God are being shared is just fantastic. St. Luke's partners with ministries around the world, all the way even to Russia, where we have a sister church and we do all kinds of ministries through that particular church. We serve locally, we serve nationally, we serve internationally because God's love compels us to go as far as we can with what we have to share to make a difference.
The people here are so humble and so thankful and so grateful. They are happy with the smallest things. They don't need anything, and we have so much.
How do you care for an infant in a setting like that? That's just heartbreaking, and to know that we helped for a little bit, it was really special.
There's definitely a lot more you can learn from being here. Like if coming here and actually experiencing it, it's amazing.
Yeah, it changed my life the last time I came. That's why I wanted to come back. It really puts things in perspective.
Have different cultures come together, and the people are so kind, so grateful, and expect nothing in return.
It's been an amazing experience, just finding the joy in simplest things, because these kids are happy.
And they're so content with everything. You give them like a soda bottle cap and they have fun with it for hours.
The relationships and the kids mean everything, and their laughter is infectious, and they're just happy with everything.
How much love you get from the kids and like the excitement when they see you every day. It makes me really happy.
Oh, it's amazing.
she's so grateful, so appreciative, and she's just a lovely lady, wonderful woman.
Just the love that they show us, just they appreciate it so much, you know? You don't expect that.
End of every project you see this, and it's very moving.
I feel like I am just truly coming away feeling blessed, and that I have been able to hopefully help them.
Special moment. It's one of those God moments you'll never forget.
It has moved me. It has absolutely ignited a fire inside my soul.
And so today, we're going to make something to help us remember that we're going to be followers of Jesus.
St. Luke's Director of Children's Ministry, Susan Eastham, has a special way with kids, even those who do not speak English. Sometimes the cross stickers don't make their way to Jesus' sandals on the first attempt. But all the kids got the idea, had fun, and heard an important message.
There are some people in America, ребята, Америки мы с вами знаем, who love you even though they don't know you, которые любят нас, хотя они нас даже не знают, лично не знают, because we share a love of God.
A gift bag is one sure way of leaving a good impression.
We just have an amazing lesson. We're happy.
It was very fun. Busy, all children, and Susan did a great job. Thank you.
St. Luke's theme is sharing God's love and bringing hope to the world. But they filled our hearts with love and hope for what is possible in this world.
А теперь мы, неся это служение в церкви, меняем мир других людей и делаем его лучше, больше наполненным любовью, радостью и счастьем. Это очень-очень важный вопрос, и мы молимся о том, что вы нас не забывали, чтобы вы к нам приезжали. Эти общения очень обогащают нас, дают нам много радости, многому нас учат и изменяют нас, а если вы меняете нас, то значит меняется и мир. Аминь.
Hello, I'm Lori Hall, Executive Director of Missions for St. Luke's. Thank you for participating in our Connections class. When we're sharing our beliefs with others and growing in our faith in God, it's easy for us to want to serve others. Jesus gave us many examples of serving others. He led by serving. He washed feet, he fed thousands, he healed the sick. He spent time with people no one wanted to spend time with, all the while with a humble heart. Here at St. Luke's, there's many ways that you can serve others, from our mobile market, packing produce, preparing meals for others in the community, to Meals on Wheels, serving a daily meal to a senior. All you have to do is come with open eyes, an open heart, and an open schedule. God will help you, lead you to who and where you should serve. If you'd like to learn more, visit our website at stlukesokc.org.